tried going back online with it, and it just said you need more than 20 megabytes of free space.
Yeah. All right. We got Rick in the room. The cheese.
The
No, I
cheese,
mean it.
boy.
The cheese. Yeah, that's me. So, I watched your set versus Reeve.
Destruction.
Yeah, that one didn't go well. Did you take the first game? I did
actually
not. Take that. No?
Clean
Okay.
3-0.
Yeah, clean 3-0. But I did see you counterpick. What went through your head to make you want to switch to Fox there?
He was power shielding all my lasers.
Yeah.
So, can't power shield Foxes. If you do, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When that didn't work and you went back to Falco, what was going through your head?
I knew, well, if I'm going to win, it's going to be with Falco.
Yeah.
Two games on FD after that, and then I was like, well, dang. Looks like Reeves on one. So
Yeah.
then I was like, all right, well, see how Lance does.
Yeah, he was certainly feeling himself.
Yeah.
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 And the crowd wasn't hurting either.
Crowd was stun hushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was it was still good stuff. I didn't get a whole lot of your matches because I was in and out of here.
Yes.
But from what I saw, you were certainly a competitor. I'm sorry, I wouldn't have any complaints. Of course, I'm in here commentating and I'm not playing, so.
Yeah.
So, but you know.
Yeah.
But third place is nothing to shake a stick at.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Reeve was
Yeah.
playing super good, so I'm not really that mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, 3-0, I mean, if that's a 3-0, you can't really say, well, dude, if it's
Yeah.
3 out of 5, you know.
A lot of people did have you picked in grand finals with Lance. So to see Reeve come out and win, how does it make you feel?
It makes
to
me
know
happy.
you- Yeah?
It makes me happy.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does.
That's good.
That's good, yeah. All right, well, I'm going to go do that money match.
All right. That
Thanks.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That was Rick, your third place at Break-In. And in just a minute, we'll be getting Lance in the Pants in here. But I don't know. It's going to be in just a minute. There's going to be a money match of Rick and Gooden. I believe that's who it was.
Really?
Yeah. But wow. Wow. That's that. I heard after Reeve lost to Lance in winners, I heard Reeve say, "I have so much trouble closing out sets," but you wouldn't know it from here watching the grand finals there. If we can get Lance in here.
How do you spell that mistake?
We need to get him in here. But, I guess this is it, since they are the ones who are playing. He might just be sitting and watching. I can't see who's sitting next to him.
What do you mean? Shrek right there? And...
No, I mean on the other side. I can't see if anybody's playing on the
Oh,
other side.
no, that camera is...
Yeah.
Do you know who Gooden is?
I think that's him. I mean,
Make sure we're back.
yeah, that's what's happening right now.
Well, Lance, good news, bad news.
What?
Bad news was you got obliterated.
Yeah, I got destroyed.
Good news is the stream, Todd's hard drive filled up, and the last game wasn't recorded.
No, I want to watch it.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pissed off.
Just about everybody's
No,
upset.
that's
now.
double bad news.
Yeah. But did Paladin say he wanted to come in here?
I
Or?
have no idea, man.
He told me to meet I mean, he
Meet him in the stream room.
well, he said, "All right, it's time for your interview," and then he walked away. So I assumed he was coming in.
Right. Yeah.
I went around. I went around the other
Is
day.
Paladin on his way in, or are you?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, there we go. Oh, you coming into this? You don't care? It doesn't matter to me. He's a huge fan of yours. Yeah.
Yeah, he told me he was cheering for me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But yeah.
I believe it.
Okay. Well, I saw you take Reeve to Game 5
Yeah, the first set.
and win in that first set in
Yeah.
winners.
Yeah.
What happened, man?
Between I don't know, like
Yeah.
maybe coming into the grand finals, I was like, I have 2 sets, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wasn't playing smart that first set for sure.
Uh-huh.
As you can tell, like that one game I got 4 stock, I just kept
Yeah.
getting grabbed at the ledge.
Right.
That's just like unacceptable. You just can't do that.
Yeah, I did notice you were getting grabbed a lot.
And then the second set, when I tried to tighten it up, he just beat me. Although I'm gonna look at the matchup more. It's always been one of the hardest matchups for me. Like
I find it the
I know
opposite.
when I have to play dart, I just get destroyed. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's not even close.
Yeah.
It's just a tough one. So I just need to look at the matchup more. And Reeve, is caught up to like where
Yeah.
I am. So I'm gonna have to do some work to get it back ahead. It's just
Yeah.
like a ebb and flow type thing. That's what keeps people getting better.
Right, yeah.
So it's probably good at last.
I noticed that when you you were starting to do a little better in the
Yeah.
second set
Yeah, I
when you were
think
backing
so.
away and a little bit of laser camping a little more often.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it obviously still.
He just like outspaced
Was
me a
able to
lot,
get it.
so I just need to pick my spots better.
Right, yeah.
And so I tried playing more patient, and it was working and it wasn't working. Like
Yeah. was just
I
playing
think
out of
a
his
lot of
mind,
times
really.
I see like opportunities to get like one hit in,
Mhm.
but then that hit can be like crouch canceled or whatever, or he can DI it a certain way where I get punished for hitting him. So what I need to do is like focus on getting outmaneuvering him and then getting combo starters
Yeah.
instead of just like single hits.
Yeah. Because everybody knows it's really hard to get out of that Falco combo.
Yeah, I need to look at my neutral game against Mark for sure.
Yeah. But hopefully we got plenty of it for you to
Yeah,
look over.
for sure. I think there is.
Yeah. But you certainly have nothing to be ashamed of. You played very, very well.
Thank you.
Yeah. A lot of people were predicting. I told Rick a lot of people were predicting him and you in grand finals.
Well, we predicted ourselves, but
Yeah, well, get
Yeah,
a little cocky then, I
Yeah,
guess.
well, I made the grand finals. You
yeah,
tell
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who had the problem.
Yeah.
But how often have you and Reeve played against each other?
We played recently, like at any tournament we're at together, we pretty much play at some point in the
Yeah.
bracket.
Yeah.
And our sets recently have been very close, like usually let down the last game. I think this is the only time we've ever like in recent months shut out each other,
Yeah.
with him getting the 3-0.
Yeah, I heard him say after that first set that he has trouble closing out sets.
Yeah.
Well, did that come into your mindset whenever you went into the grand finals, or?
I didn't really think about that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just had a lot of momentum off Rick, beating Rick, and then
Yeah. And he had the crowd behind him.
yeah,
as we all are.
Yeah, Kentucky definitely cheers for their boys pretty hard.
Yeah.
But that's not an issue. That the crowd doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. I had you picked for winning,
Yeah.
but when Reeve came up, he plays my main and he's from my state,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I had to cheer.
Fair
for
enough.
him. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
No, but it was amazing grand finals. Everybody was hyped about it.
It was a good show, man.
It was a
Thanks.
very
It was
good show.
great.
And second place.
Yeah, not too bad.
No, not too bad at all. Certainly better than what I did driving pools.
Yes, my motivator. Let's go.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I like when whenever I get it pays for me to come out to the events, because then I can use it to go to the next one.
Yeah.
And you'll we'll certainly see you probably come try to take another one from him again.
Yeah.
You're gonna be at up in blanking on it.
Big House?
Oh yeah, are you going to Big House?
Yeah, I'll be at Big House.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask about the next thing in the circuit, but
Yeah, I'll be at the next thing on the circuit in Big House.
yeah.
And I haven't posted any information out about it yet, but Jab 4 is
Yeah.
going to be December 5th and 6th.
And that's gonna be the last
Maybe.
game in the circuit.
Oh, that's not a circuit one.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, it's just a melee-only tournament. I don't know if you know what Jab 3 was or not, but
Yeah.
it was pretty big.
Yeah.
And yeah, we hope to get SFAT came out last time, so we hope to
Sweet.
get some probably him come out again and some other top players come out.
Awesome.
Yep, should be a good time.
Where was that again?
It was in West Lafayette.
Right.
At Purdue.
Got it. Yeah.
So keep an eye out for that.
We will. In fact. Anything else you wanna
That's about it.
hit the stream with?
Yeah, I got home. That's all about it.
Yeah. It's getting kind of late. You probably want to get home.
Yeah, we're driving back tonight.
Yeah.
This
That's
guy's
quite a
playing a
drive.
money match.
Yeah.
He should be not doing that. Okay.
All right. Well.
All right.
Thanks a lot. That was great stuff, man.
Yo, thanks for the interview.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out. All right. That was Lance in the Pants, our second place. We'll get Reeve in here in a second to describe how he felt in his domination of the grand finals. As soon as we can. We've got an agent on it right now. Let's talk a little bit about this money match here. I have not paid any attention to it. I don't know if you've noticed. But Falco Diddles, man. I'll be completely honest, I'm not even sure who's who at this moment, but I'm guessing Rick is the Vanilla Fox and Gooden is the Red. Alright, here we are.
What's up?
Grand Finals champion.
What's up, guys?
Oh, you know the ceiling.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a very accurate statement.
Yeah, that's... I've said that at least 5 times on stream today,
Yeah.
so...
That's cool.
They all know my answer.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was sick, man.
Thanks, dude. Dude, I think
Just want to get that out.
something just clicked. I don't know. I just
Uh-huh.
felt like I was gonna win it once like game 2 was over. Once I won on Dreamland,
Yeah.
I just felt like everything was working. I just felt like it was playing really
That's quite an accomplishment to win as Marathon Dreamland against a Falco.
Yeah,
for me.
well. 3-0'd Rick, 2 games on Dreamland there, and then
Yeah.
6-0'd Lance. So
Yeah, that was great. Speaking of Rick, what went into your game plan whenever you saw him switching to Fox?
So I kind of felt like game 1 was close enough to where he wouldn't switch. I was surprised
Right,
he
yeah.
switched, honestly. I think, Falco is his better character, but
Right. He told me that he didn't like you power shielding his lasers.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I was really on point with power shields, and that can really frustrate Falco. So I guess he just wanted the freedom to move around. But his follow-ups with Fox on Mars just aren't as good. His Fox is really good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
No,
like,
I watched.
he just missed a couple things that could have really turned the tide. But
Yeah. Did it make you feel good to see him switch back?
Honestly, I didn't care. Like, I was comfortable, and no offense to him, I was just comfortable
Yeah, no.
versus both. I've played a lot of Fox Falco to prepare for this tournament, and I'm ready for either at any point. So
Yeah.
and that's why I like fighting dual spacey mains, because I think it flusters them more than me, because they're in the process of switching mid-set, and
Yeah.
I'm just comfortable. I'm like, well, I can just switch my game plan, but
Right.
all my tech skill stays the same. So
Right. Exactly.
so
I have to tell you this. I was looking for Lance to win the whole thing.
yeah, no, that's totally we're
And I
in
was
Indy
looking-
and.
And I was looking for Rick to be there with him.
Sure, yeah. That's what everybody figured. 1-2, Lance
Yeah.
Rick,
When you took out Rick, I was like, this man is playing my main.
yeah.
This man is from
Come
my
on, right?
state.
Yeah. Yep.
So I had to switch over and I had to root for you.
Hey, I'm always happy to have more people on my side.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a nice, shout out to the Kentucky
You
crew.
certainly had the crowd behind
They
you,
were
yeah.
there with me. They were
Yeah.
supporting me, and they really helped. So.
How much do you think that helped you out?
Oh, a ton.
Yeah.
A lot of times, I kind of get distracted by the crowd noise, and I think that happened to me in the winners final set against Lance.
Right.
And I kind of just let the moment get ahead of me, and he just clutched it out in that moment. And but yeah, hearing them just just knowing they got my back and stuff, it just helped. And I felt like I was so locked in that I wasn't going to get distracted. So
Yeah. Speaking of the winners final, I heard you say after you had finished that you had trouble closing out sets like that a lot.
Yeah. So I've played Lance like 8 times before today, or 7 times, or something like that. And you can ask him every single game or every single set is last game, last hit, last stock, and he always wins, and it's always on FOD. And I've never there's so many sets of us on YouTube where
that's why he counterpicked that.
Yeah, he loves that stage against me,
yeah.
and rightfully so. I usually always lose. So today was like a big milestone. I've never beat him in a set. I beat him twice, and I never beat him on Dreamland or FOD, and I did it multiple times. So, but it's just I don't know.
Yeah. So grand finals, you're going into this, haven't lost to him. What are you thinking?
I really wanted. So when I was watching Voorhees and Rick play in loser semis, I wanted. No offense to Voorhees, I love both Rick and him, but I was just pulling for Rick because I wanted to fight back-to-back Falco because my game plan wouldn't change, and they play very similarly. So. But if I would have had to fight Pikachu and switch back to fighting Falco, it's just a hard transition.
Right.
And so I was excited to have another shot at Lance, and I just wanted to make it a clean set. I didn't want to make a lot of mistakes. I didn't really care if I won or lost. I felt like I had accomplished a lot in the tournament already. So if I won, it was great, and if I lost, it was fine. So, but I guess that's why I was so comfortable.
Right.
So.
Yeah. After closing out, after not being able to close out, and then closing out that bracket reset, did that feel pretty good?
Oh yeah, it was a huge weight. At that moment, I felt like, the second set was just, not that it was gonna be easy, but I just felt more relaxed. And I leaned over to my guys, and I was just I got my first set, man. The tournament's still going on, but I got my set. So so it was awesome.
That's pretty great.
So
that was I saw you getting a lot of grabs in the actual game. Lance was telling me that he was trying to get out of those grabs, and that he was trying to play his own spacing game against you more often. How do you feel about how you did against? Because he started playing really well in those last couple of games.
Oh yeah, he stepped it up for
trying
sure.
To turn around.
I thought he was getting frustrated, but he always kept keeping his composure whenever he needed it. And his spacing is amazing with Falco. I've always struggled against him. In that regard. And I just felt like the biggest difference, like you talked about earlier, was power shields. I usually don't hit power shields on him that often, and I think it was just. I power shielded grab a ton. I'd love to see how many times I got it, and I think that was just the difference maker, Because usually, I just get locked down by lasers. It's hard.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I was playing. I had several Falcos in my pool.
Oh, it's rough, man. Sometimes you're just like, man, why Falco?
Yeah.
Why?
Why did they have to hit me with that laser?
Yeah, come on, man.
But how do you normally approach the Falco Marth?
Basically, I feel like those two characters have the best neutral game in all of Melee, and I think Falco has the best, and Marth's slightly behind. And it's just interesting. It's just all about who can bait one to overcommit first. And I kind of play reactive. I'm not super offensive. I like to think of it as counter offense. Once I see them whiff or overextend, that's when I go in and start a string. But it's just like a big footsies game. If you've played Street Fighter, it's very similar to that. You're just kind of looking for your opening, and you do it in between lasers. You do it because there's a range where Falco's gonna look for a laser, and you can predict that with a power shield or a dash in to dash under it. So there's a lot of ways to do it, but it's extremely difficult on both ends. It's a hard neutral game to master. So.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was quite a sight to watch.
Thanks,
Everybody
man.
was real hyped.
I'm really excited to go back and watch the VODs just because I just wanted to see what I was doing.
Yeah, about that.
Oh no! Don't tell me there's no VOD.
There is some of it, but
5 games and his solid state filled up the stream cut.
Yeah, that last game.
Only midway through.
Oh wait, so you got.
So you got most of it.
Oh yeah, so
every bit of
so
it.
you got the first set and most of the set. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, everything.
Okay. I was like, no way that goes on. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
No, we got most of it. but-
Okay, that's
I
awesome.
couldn't believe that it shut down the live stream, and then I just like go back, and it's like you need 20 megabytes of free space. I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh.
are you serious?
Yeah.
That's all. As long as most of it's there. I just wanted to see what I was doing majority of the time.
Oh yeah, it's there.
Okay,
It's
awesome.
there. Don't
Awesome.
worry. The 3 viewers here watching like heartbroken.
Oh man,
I don't
yeah.
know. I was like, it was pretty dominant. Like the 6-0 dream was real.
The
Yeah,
dream,
yeah.
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 The
I was
60,
"God,
dude.
don't worry."
Yeah.
You're here. You can tell them the dream happened.
The dream, yeah.
Reminded them.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
A dream for me, I guess a nightmare for those
Yeah,
other
yeah.
guys. But shout outs to those guys. They're really heck of a players, and shout outs to the Evansville crew.
Yeah.
Put on a heck of a tournament. Had a really
Thank
good
you.
time. Ran a little bit late, but that was fine. Honestly, I was glad that you guys decided to do best of 5 for
Yeah.
all top 8.
Mhm.
Because I know sometimes you have to sacrifice it for time, but I think that's
It,
higher
it,
quality
it,
melee.
it makes it really changes things.
Yeah, it changes counter picks. It changes like momentum. So
Yeah.
I think it's the best form. So,
Yeah.
but we all had a great time.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
So, yeah.
Well, that was great stuff. You were amazing.
Thank you.
Lance was amazing. Rick was great.
Yeah, Voorhees,
It was-
Giano,
yeah, Voorhees.
shout outs to Luigi Gauchard, who had an awesome tournament. He beat Voorhees and Rick back to back.
Wow,
So he
yeah.
got I think 5th. So
Yeah.
he's from our group and he
That's
had a great
awesome.
tournament. Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout outs to those guys.
I'm sure Todd's happy about Luigi getting.
Yeah,
some
yeah.
fun.
Oh yeah. I'm sure he was pulling for
Yeah.
him the whole time. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great stuff, man. Thank you.
Awesome.
It's great to see you.
thanks for interviewing me.
Yeah.
It's good
Thanks
to see
for
you guys.
coming in.
So I guess I'll see you all at the next Indiana circuit. Then.
Yeah, indeed. The next one is up in
Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne.
I'm gonna try to make it.
Keep
I have,
forgetting.
I have a wedding I'm supposed to go to the night before.
Oh.
But I'm gonna try to make it.
All right. Well, hope to
no
see you
promises.
there.
So,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Awesome.
So, all right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks
That
for
was
having
great
me.
stuff, yeah.
Appreciate it. Sorry, man.
That
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
was
it.
our first place champion for break-in, Mr. Reeve.
I guess we can do a sign out, right?
Yeah.
There we go. I think it's that time, fellas.
Paladin back on the mic
Oh, I'm.
for the last few minutes. How'd you feel about that last set?
Oh, I was crossing my fingers. Look, no offense to Reeves, but I was really going
Yeah,
for
I
Lance.
realized
And
that,
it was
yeah.
a 6-0.
Yeah, that was
A
convincing.
6? Oh,
It was
my
convincing.
goodness. I was just like, don't get the 6-0. Don't get the 6-0. Don't get the...
He pulled it out though.
At the end of the day, Reeves is... Oh, man. Reeves...
Yeah.
Oh, he was in the zone.
He
I don't
was.
know
He
what
absolutely
triggered.
was.
I don't know what triggered it. I have no idea how the super... It was a
He
Super
was feeling
Saiyan.
it.
Krillin just fucking died or some shit because Reeves just went... yeah, esports. I'm sorry.
Krillin just esports died or some esports.
That's how I felt about it. It's just he just
Yeah.
went. They were making jokes
Absolutely.
about DBZ in here, man. That's the only thing. I can think of.
Yeah.
Where Krillin died, man?
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been fun. It's been great stuff.
It has. Once again, this is Evansville Esports. We had an amazing tournament at Break-In tonight, and hopefully we'll see you guys at the next event. I'm Paladin,
I'm the cheese.
and we're signing out.
Catch you later.